It's Intuitive Jacob back with a musical daily card reading that I used to call the Down and Dirty Dailies, just because they're quick messages generally, and they come with a musical accompaniment that is picked out of a shuffle deck that I've been curating for several years. It's my Art of Love playlist, and I'm going to go ahead and do elements again. I've been breaking them down so that the tribes are linked together by elements. And also, thank you for thumbsing up my video. Really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and start with something that's going to give us a context clue too. I like to read the moon. It's what we really have in common that changes every 2.5 days. And it's one way to keep things very simple when we're talking about collective mood. And so I'm going to read from this book that I often reference. It's called Inside Degrees. It's by Elias Lonsdale. And the passage for today at Virgo 29 is called A Witch Preparing Magic Mushrooms. Deep within the delicate formative stages of major departures into the unknown, there is encountered an extraordinary task and lesson that detains you a long while. It becomes self-evident that it is everything that comes before that makes the difference. There must be a fully attuned magical sensibility to make the future possible. Coming to this requires arduous discipline and elaborate ritual, internal initiation. This becomes such a labyrinth of discipleship and apprenticeship that you wander through the maze, discovering everything you ever needed to know. All is played out within. There is no need to make anything happen on the outer. You are assigned to empty yourself out, to strip everything away, to become invisible. And if you excel at your craft, so many ventures and initiatives will be seeded that this inner plane's total mobilization will prove to be more fruitful and productive than any premature thrusts of outer mind, no matter how impressive or seemingly necessary. The entire path lies well within and needs no surface success to substantiate itself. Wow, something that needs no surface success to substantiate itself. That's kind of way off from what we even experienced in yesterday's supermoon energy. The symbol for yesterday's supermoon energy was more showy. It's about the things that people might overdo. And so I think we're being called a lot into how we want to balance and what it is that we are willing to even witness as being true anymore. Because today is actually the anniversary of Harriet Beecher Stowe, which, if you don't know who she is, and I do, she's a huge inspiration to many people, not just feminists like myself. But she was an American abolitionist. She was on the chopping block, basically, for being anti-slavery. And she had actually written Uncle Tom's Cabin. This was back in 1852. And it was about what was really happening to African Americans, people that were brought over as slaves from Africa. And I feel like today, especially also being Purim, this Jewish holiday at sundown, where the Jews are celebrating not being put to death by Haman, we've got a common energy here about history and her story. And I like to think about these things. And so, today, this symbol for the moon, I find especially poignant because we're talking about the maze, the labyrinth, the path. And what is the same common energy that keeps stacking here? We're talking about emancipation from slavery. What about the energetic bondage that no longer has to exist? Because now we do not need to exist in a state of nations. So, astrologers, hey, are we ready to talk about things like 0 point and going beyond just the gyrations? I wonder. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next energy, which has also already been shuffled. Moving on to water, selenite reading. All right, water tribes, are you ready? Moving on to your reading here. The selenite wand. And if you're a water tribe, that means you're a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be your sun sign either. It can be somewhere that you just have really strong emphasis. Let's see what we got here. The song is So Real by Jeff Buckley. And can just start with your major arcana from the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. This is completion, water tribes. This is everything coming to an end or a beginning. It's pretty much the same thing. I'm hearing 3, pretty important right now. The universe and something about the face in the mirror that somebody isn't willing to show other people. I'm hearing about the signs and signs of something that people don't want to share with others, and something in the eyes for one person, and for somebody else, it's a scar. It's a strong energy, though. I'm also hearing for some of us, it's about how we are willing to see ourselves. But again, to the moon got full like a plate, and maybe it was seeing that emotional face, the witness of ourself from the inside. And I'm just feeling a lot of feminist energy on this one too. It's like that Mother Crone energy that I think is heavily laced in today's her story. Unsung, maybe. She's sung some, but I'd like to talk about her again. Harriet Beecher Stowe today, famous abolitionist. Today is a commemorative day for Uncle Tom's Cabin, and something that needs to complete about slavery and emancipation and what it is to have completed the cycle and actually put an end to something that should have never been an age. There we go. Heart-to-heart conversations coming up here for you water tribes. Somebody needs to really get something off their chest. I'm hearing it's like somebody fathered 2 kids. I'm hearing behind somebody's back is what they're telling me. This guy is just like, chainsaws, and it's like, that's all I needed to know. I'm out. And it doesn't have to be the guy. I mean, it could be the other way around. It could be the woman. But somebody here is like, please, I didn't mean to. And I love you. I just don't know how to stabilize myself. And the call here is honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So a lot of energy coming up around confessions. I was hearing last night about a third-party situation for someone in the water tribes too. That's what this could definitely be something like that too. I'm hearing about also like 3 years that somebody else might have spent just trying to stabilize their life and not knowing what else to do and just needing to reach out to somebody and be like, I miss you. Could be 3 months too, but these are long time energies. Anytime we get a major arcana like that, that is like, these are trumps for a reason. That's the kind of energy that changes everything versus like a passing mood. It's not like the moon changing every 2.5 days. It's like, this is the freaking end of the old way kind of stuff. So let's see if we can get something else here. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, something's coming out in the open. Somebody's telling on somebody else, and I'm hearing it's somebody coming out in the open about somebody else's gifts and being like, this is praiseworthy, a good reason to celebrate perhaps. For somebody else, I'm hearing this is the way they got pregnant. It was just substance abuse. And wow, a message that should have shown up a long time ago. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like news finding out that child number 2 is 9 months away, and I might be spoiling that for somebody, but that's what came up. So you'll know if it's yours. You can book me at artoflove.me or book.artoflove.me. And yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate the thumbs ups. Thank you for subscribing. And please hit the bell. I'm going to be doing more of these readings. If you hit the bell, it'll let you know once I've uploaded my videos. Take care. God bless. I'll catch you again soon. We're back for another one. Okay, turn them off at the same time. I think I can do it a little better. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope those really helped. You're going to know if they were for you or not. And if you would like a personal private reading, click artoflove.me and look at services. I've got 3 different types of readings. I'd love to do one just for you. Thank you for thumbsing up. Thank you for subscribing. And please hit that bell, because if you do, it'll let you know when I have uploaded a new video. And I'm going to be putting more of these up. So take care. God bless. And I'll catch you again. We're back for another one.